Shalom, call hello, Yahweh Shemir Shabbat Shemakakodash, double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them taught us truth. Shalom, salutations to all the brothers I push in the word and truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the 144,001 the hopeful elect of Israel, and the brother Yeshua. I'm back with the World War III daily update. Shalom and salutations to you all. We'll start right here, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. There shall be no peace and safety. So what the hell is Salak? This, Salak. Last chance to avoid stress. You better get down on your knees, Iran. Peace and safety. What kind of offer of peace and safety? You better get down. It's your last chance to avoid a strike on nuclear sites. Today, what's today? 11th? Make sure. April 11th. It's up to date. 1 hour ago, 700 Club, CBN. Take it away. Get an update.
Well, welcome to the 700 Club. Talks begin this weekend between the U.S. and Iran.
Well, we already know what's going to come of the talks. Sudden destruction.
This could be Iran's last chance to avoid a military strike on its nuclear program.
Really?
Leaders in Israel are concerned that Iran might drag out the talks and keep their program going. Julie Stahl brings us the story from Jerusalem.
The U.S.-Iran nuclear talks begin this weekend as a new report warns Iran's nuclear threat has worsened significantly. The Institute for Science and International Security warns that Iran has improved its nuclear weapons capabilities, that it takes less time to build those weapons, and that the idea of building them has gained more acceptance in Iran. The report also says the nuclear threat from Iran has increased significantly since February of last year. President Trump already warned Iran it has about 2 months to come to a deal or face military strikes.
We have a little time, but we don't have much time because we're not going to let them have a nuclear weapon. Can't let them have a nuclear weapon.
Warning that Israeli security is on the line, former Israeli ambassador to the U.S., Michael Oren, writes the Americans could agree to a deal that lets the Iranians once again keep their nuclear facilities and centrifuges intact. Another Israeli concern is the Iranians will stall for time to finish developing such weapons and get ready to repel any attack to destroy their nuclear facilities. Iran denies it's building nuclear weapons.
We will provide whatever guarantee necessary to prove we are not seeking a nuclear bomb.
Trump has moved a massive amount of American military power into the Middle East that could strike Iran's nuclear facilities. The Iranians are trying to neutralize that threat, warning Tehran might stop cooperating with the International Atomic Energy Agency and expel its inspectors if military threats against Iran continue. Here in Israel, a new report says the Palestinian Authority is still paying allowances to terrorists who've killed Israelis. The PA insists it stopped the infamous pay-to-slay program, but the watchdog group Palestinian Media Watch points out one PA employee's publication admitted some money being paid out is specifically for martyrs, prisoners, and the wounded. Meanwhile, both Trump and Israeli sources tell the Jerusalem Post it appears a new deal is close to getting the remaining hostages who are alive freed.
Want to get those 24 out really fast, and we're working on it very hard.
This comes after freed hostages traveled to Washington.
We are here because of President Trump. Thank you.
Israeli government spokesman David Mencer points out Jews in Israel and around the world are preparing for Passover, also known as the Festival of Freedom. That's when Moses cried out to Pharaoh, "Let my people go."
Well, that's as far as I can go with this blasphemy. Let my people go. You're the one doing the holding. Let's just get to that. Okay. All right. How does that go? Appointed my land. Into into their possession. I don't give a fuck if you don't understand what this means. The Spirit of the Lord is bringing it out. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their hearts. With the spiteful minds they cast it out for a prey. Look at this imposter. This piece of, look at this. Look at this. These imposters. Okay. What's Passover mean to you? Right? Passover is supposed to be a solemn assembly. Like we're in mirth and celebrating. Nobody's, being persecuted. But it'll all change very soon. Let's get this. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. World War II, World War III. With that, we hope you like we're edified. Hang in there. Truth is coming out. Shalom.